see that. Look. Swivel. Big surgeon's knot. Put it through once, pull a little bit, put it through twice, lick it. Got a licker. Then we're going to take one side of the surgeon's knot. I cut it somewhere up close. So we've got this tag that hangs down. Now I'm going to put an overhand knot right on the end of that tag, that extra line hanging out there. And that's where I'm going to put the weights, other than this one that's just holding the float off the swivel. See that? So that slides. Now I'm going to put this weight after I've tied that knot, that overhand knot. Now I'm going to put this split shot. This is a removable split shot, but I'm going to take this split shot. If I can see. I'm going to pinch it on. Now I can slide it down to the knot. So I've got two weights, this one here and this one here, that might tangle the thing, but I really don't want it to move. So I'm going to restock my box with bigger split shot. Sorry. Yeah, we're running low on those. Here's a nice one. So I'm going to put two down here at the bottom. So if this rig snags in a river or in a lake or whatever, and you pull hard, then these split shot will come off the end of this line, and you don't lose your entire rig and don't have to tie everything all over again. Nice circle hook. Look at that. Ooh, crawler. I'm going to stick the night crawler as close as I can, well, before it thinks about anything, right through the nose. And then wherever I can hook it again, and wherever I can hook it again. But because this circle hook is so big, we're going to take another night crawler, do the same thing. I hook them right through the end of the nose because that's the toughest part of the worm, and most likely to stay on the hook. I got a gob of worms. For this kind of fishing, that gob could include 4 night crawlers. And hopefully that doesn't tangle. That looks a little messed up, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do to fix this is I'm going to cut the hook and the worms and everything off. And I'm going to do another surgeon's knot closer to the swivel, because the catfish don't care. Hell, they'll eat the they'll eat the swivel and the weights and everything if they think it tastes good. So now I've moved my hook maybe if I can. I'm going to stick that loop, I'm going to squeeze it, put that loop right through the eye of the hook, put the entire loop over the night crawlers. That's why I make it big, so I can do that. Now look, now the bait's hanging at a different level than the weight. Oh no. cast it. A little tug to make sure it doesn't tangle. My guess is it hit the bottom. I'm going to engage the reel up enough slack, lay the rod down, open the bail, and set a rock on the fishing line, so that the fish have to pull the fishing line out from under that rock. That way, the fishing rod doesn't disappear into the lake. How many people have lost their fishing rods into the lake because they didn't do that little trick? I don't do anything. I'm not sticking the rod up in the air. Just laying on the ground. Floats out there. Look at that float, man. That's so cute. Laying out there, and so that float is holding the line up so it doesn't get tangled in the rocks with this light breeze and everything. Cool. Gonna catch a fish on that. Now we could put a bell on it, but I'm thinking not. I'm saying we're just gonna kind of sort of keep an eye on that.
Hey everyone, so we're out here in Utah Lake. There we go. So we're down here in Utah Lake, and we're down here catching white bass. So with white bass, they usually run in schools. Usually, all fish usually do. But yeah, so let's start with the first thing. First thing we did, we got a clip. I don't know if you can. There you go. Just a clip. We take that clip and we just tie it on. Okay. Then then we're going to use this little spinner, since I'm really good with them. So, boom, put that on, clip it in, boom. And that's what it should look like. Yeah, baby. Look at that. We just pulled one in. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Go, baby. Yeah. Got one catfish. Nice. How was the spawn on Utah Lake today, Dan?
I don't know, but I've filleted the same number of males as I have females. That's almost never happens. I hooked and landed quite a few fish from offshore that were fairly powerful, so I suspect those were females, because they're slightly bigger than the males. Beefier. These bullheads bothered us too.
Oh, that's a bullhead. Mudcat. Look at all those white bass fillets. And Danny over here taking his sweet ass time. So how many fish did you catch today, Dan?
16, I think 19 fish
Altogether.
altogether. 18 fish. I think 18.
No, you just said 21.
No, that was for everything.
Oh, okay, for everything.
No, you didn't. That was just for white bass, too. Oh, you got was beautiful. Why can't we catch a bunch of those? So I guess those and bluegill are the next. We could go right back down to AF. I think the state park works better for bullheads. I really do.